Could I tell you that the US Federal Reserve might already be buying XRP at $10,000 a token while most buyers are still deciding what to do with it? Doesn't make sense, does it? But something big is going on behind closed doors. It's becoming clearer than ever what role Ripple plays in the global economy as institutions move and big financial players change their plans. That's not all. One report says that the SEC made a secret offer to Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple. This offer could change everything. What kind of deal do you have? A deal in secret, a payout, or something even bigger? Don't think this is just another rumor. It's getting harder to ignore the links between Ripple, XRP, and the Federal Reserve. The real question is whether or not small buyers are being shut out of the biggest change in the history of money. Please watch this movie all the way through. It might change the way you think about XRP. Ripple has positioned XRP as the best bridge exchange for banks around the world. But now there is more and more talk that the US Federal Reserve is acting behind the scenes to get a lot of XRP. This would change everything about the banking system, not just Ripple, if it turns out to be true. The question is, why does the Federal Reserve care about XRP? The answer comes in how quickly, easily, and instantly it can settle cross-border payments. In contrast to traditional banking methods that use old hardware, XRP lets you make trades almost instantly and for almost no cost. That's exactly what central banks need as they look into new financial systems, digital currencies, and CBDCs. Things get even more interesting now. Reports say that institutions may already be buying XRP at a price that is much higher than what is shown on public platforms. Could the Federal Reserve be buying XRP at $10,000 a token to use as a way to settle deals around the world? If that's the case, individual investors might not know what XRP is really worth while banks quietly protect their positions. It's not the first time that wealthy people have worked behind the scenes. For example, Bitcoin was once seen as a strange asset until big banks started hoarding it, which sent its price to all-time highs. Could XRP be going in the same direction? What does this mean for regular buyers if it's true? But that is only one part of the story. The SEC's quick offer to Ripple's CEO makes the story even stranger. What does the table really hold? Does this mean the end of the long court case? Let's break it down. There has been talk for years about whether XRP could hit $10,000. The idea doesn't seem so crazy now when big organizations like central banks buy XRP behind the scenes. They're not doing it for short-term gambling. Their plans include a change in money that might change how payments are made around the world. But how could it be possible for XRP to reach $10,000 per token? It's all about money, desire, and how useful something is. XRP is designed to be used for real-world financial activities, while most cryptocurrencies are only used for speculation. The daily amount could go through the roof if banks and governments start using it for payments and settlements across borders. More demand, but not enough supply. That is a classic way to make prices go up by a lot. Let us look at this in a bigger picture. The total number of Bitcoins in circulation is 21 million, and it got to almost $70,000. There are 100 billion XRP in circulation, but a lot of it is locked up, burned, or owned by institutions. If XRP becomes a global way to send money, its price would have to represent the huge number of transactions it can handle. This could mean prices that are much higher than what we see now. There's also the idea that banks are already buying XRP at set prices without going through public markets. This could mean that the price that regular buyers see is not necessarily the real price. The real price is set behind closed doors, and only those who have access are making money. The SEC's claim to offer to Ripple's CEO adds another twist to the story, just as it was getting more interesting. What does this mean for the future of XRP? Why would the SEC want to settle now? Let's get started. It's been years since the SEC and Ripple went to court together, trying to make XRP a security and limit how it can be used in the US. Reports now say that the SEC has made a secret offer to Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple. Why now is the big question. Several things can happen. First, the SEC might be trying to reach a deal to avoid more trouble. It has already been proven in court that XRP is not a security when sold on the secondary market, giving Ripple big wins. If the case goes on for a long time and Ripple wins, it could make it harder for the SEC to control the whole crypto market. The SEC might be able to save face with a deal while still having some regulatory power. Second, the SEC may be trying to reach a deal that is good for big investors. If the Federal Reserve and other big banks want to use XRP, officials might not want Ripple and individual investors to be able to make money on their own. A settlement could come with strict rules such as limiting public trade in XRP or making Ripple work in a way that benefits big investors over regular investors. The last idea is the most controversial one. Was the whole case just a way to keep the price of XRP low while institutions quietly piled up? Many people think that the legal fight was never really about protecting investors. Instead, they think it was about stopping the rise of XRP until banks and other financial elites were ready to use it. It's possible that this deal offer means the real change is about to start. What will happen next? Does that mean that the price of XRP will finally go through the roof if Ripple takes the offer? Or is there something else going on behind the scenes? Now let's look at what will happen. What if the Federal Reserve is really buying XRP and the SEC is moving towards a settlement? It could be very big. But what does this mean for people who own XRP in its future? First, people will no longer be able to guess how much XRP is worth if it becomes the standard asset for international money transfers. Its price could instead be set by the need for institutional liquidity, which means it could go up a lot as trillions of dollars flow through the network. This would make XRP stand out from other coins by a long shot. Second, a deal between Ripple and the SEC could make it easy for a lot of people to start using it. Because the law isn't clear yet, many banks and businesses have been hesitant to fully adopt XRP. When Ripple wins or makes a deal, though, financial companies that have been waiting on the sidelines might rush to join. That could cause the crypto market to change because there would be more demand and costs would go up. But there's also a chance that there are hidden limits. If XRP becomes an important part of the financial system, regulators may try to make it hard for regular people to get their hands on it. This would mean that banks and other businesses would be able to use it, but regular people would not be able to. Could this lead to a time when people who own XRP can't sell it without being bought out by institutions? A lot of people are starting to see this happen. There is one thing that is clear. Behind the scenes, there's a big thing going on. There are actions being taken by the Federal Reserve, the SEC, and Ripple. How these actions turn out will decide whether people who own XRP will gain or lose. So what should buyers look forward to next? Well, let's end it